It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Houston. It's the Ravens and the Texans. Coming up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And
to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's Henry. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he takes us up right near the 45-yard line. And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A first down carry for Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Henry running right. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now 3rd down and very long. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And here comes the Texans now. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Robinson with another carry. And he works free. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Robinson up the middle. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Look like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. On the slant, he finds Washington. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Here goes Stroud again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs from 10 yards out. And the Texans are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you've got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 15 yards. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Ravens ready to take over. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. The short throw caught by Andrews. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And fighting down inside the 25. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And Stroud now to throw. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 7 yards there and a first down. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman. Now he's free at the 35. Rashad Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 85 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw held in by Washington. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Touchdown! Darnell Washington. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. 3rd and 2, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Jack.
Final play of the half. Stroud to the right side and complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Chicago Bears.
We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before the second half. Which one will lift the Lamar Hunt trophy? To find out, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 68 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a...
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go again with Pierce. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
At the 37-yard line.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Come on, set. Stop low, 18. Ready.
Stroud working out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The slot man in motion right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Looking to throw. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From midfield now, here's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And a Raven 1st down.
Jackson options out left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jackson now. Under pressure, and down he goes. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. He's He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line.
26 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Henry up the middle. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jackson. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now it's Jackson. To the right side into the hands of Flowers. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup.
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Here now 2nd and 4. It's the Ravens with possession of the football but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Flush to under pressure now, and it's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Will Anderson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Houston set to take over. When you talk to these guys in training camp, these are the moments they say they live for. You're in a playoff game. It's tied, 4th quarter. Time for somebody to step up.
And can you execute under pressure? Because the pressure is intense right now. No one wants to be responsible for making the error that costs their team. But at the same time, who's going to be responsible for making the play that gives the advantage to your team? Who's going to break out? Just what you said.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Stroud looking to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Roquan Smith able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Trap 50, trap 50. Top 19, Cub 19, Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Stroud out of the gun here. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 6 yards away. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
Dragon 60.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Second down, 8 yards to go. Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Jackson. He's got Henry. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And a good tackle there right around the 30, stops him short of the first down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll run. It's Henry. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may put a period on this AFC Championship game.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Got his man, Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18, 19 Lions, Warriors 17, 7 Pirates.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. Down the left sideline. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 50, trap 50. Curve 19, curve 19. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 12, 30 seconds to go. Their Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Jackson. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. Throwing. Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often get tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may put a period on this AFC Championship game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
This is first and 10.
27-yard line.
Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. The Texans, they are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.